Apple just did something no one expected. They launched a $599 MacBook, cheaper than an iPhone. But at the same time, they dropped a $2,000 plus M5 MacBook Pro that's insanely powerful. So here's the real question. Are you wasting money buying the expensive one? Because right now, a lot of people are about to make the wrong decision, and it could cost you over $1,000 for no real reason. Apple now has two completely different strategies: a budget MacBook powered by an iPhone chip, and a supercharged M5 Pro and M5 Max MacBook Pro. This is the biggest split we've ever seen in Apple's laptop lineup, and honestly, it's confusing a lot of people. Because for the first time ever, you can spend $599, or over $2,000, and both are MacBooks. So which one actually makes sense? Let's break it down. The $599 MacBook. Let's talk about the one everyone is freaking out about. This new budget MacBook is powered by an A18 Pro chip. Yes, an iPhone chip. And at first, that sounds like a downgrade. But here's what most people don't realize. iPhone chips today are insanely powerful. We're talking about performance that can easily handle watching YouTube, browsing the web, doing schoolwork, Zoom calls, even light video editing in apps like CapCut. And because it's built for efficiency, this thing could have incredible battery life, like all-day usage without even worrying about charging. It also comes in fun colors, which clearly shows Apple is targeting a different audience here. Students, casual users, people who just want a simple, fast laptop. But here's the crazy part. For most people watching this video, this might actually be enough. And that's where things get interesting. The M5 MacBook Pro. Now on the other side, we have the M5 Pro and M5 Max MacBook Pros. And this is where Apple goes full power mode. These machines are built for serious performance. We're talking up to 30% faster speeds, better graphics performance, stronger AI capabilities, and the ability to handle heavy workloads without slowing down. If you're editing 4K videos, running multiple heavy apps, doing coding, or using your laptop to actually make money, then yes, this machine makes total sense. But here's the important part. This is not for everyone. In fact, most people don't even come close to using this level of power. And that's where Apple's strategy gets really smart. Real comparison. Let's break it down simply. No confusing tech terms, just real-life usage. Everyday use. If all you do is browsing, watching YouTube, checking emails, doing schoolwork, then the $599 MacBook is perfect. You won't notice a difference, and you'll save a lot of money. Now, content creation. If you're editing YouTube videos, using CapCut, doing some light creative work, then it depends. The budget MacBook can handle it, but it might struggle with heavier projects. You might see slower exports or lag when multitasking. Now, heavy work. If you're doing 4K editing, professional content creation, coding, or anything intensive, then the M5 MacBook Pro is the only real option. This is where the extra money actually matters. The truth. Here's what Apple doesn't want you to think about. Most people buying a $2,000 MacBook don't actually need it. They just think they do. Because when you see a more expensive option, you automatically assume it's the better choice. But in reality, you're paying for power you may never even use. And that's how Apple makes its money. Buying advice. So here's exactly what you should do. Buy the $599 MacBook if you're a student, you mainly use a browser, you watch videos, you do basic tasks. This will be more than enough for you. Buy the M5 Pro if you edit videos regularly, you run heavy apps, you make money with your laptop. In that case, it's actually an investment. And don't upgrade at all if you already have an M1 or M2 MacBook. Because honestly, those are still very powerful, and you probably don't need to spend more money right now. So yeah, Apple didn't just release new laptops, they just made choosing one way harder, and at the same time, a lot easier if you actually think about your needs. So before you spend your money, ask yourself one simple question. Do I really need all that power? Because your answer could save you a lot of money. Comment below. Would you buy the $599 MacBook or go all out on the M5 MacBook Pro?